Huh? Ah, there we go. Alright. And here we go. Any second now. There it goes. Did you guys hear that? Or was that my headphones spitting at me? Ugh. Once in a while, the game doesn't like what I do, and it protests at me with gross noises like that. Ugh. Okay, let me see. Alright, Demon Lord's right. Okay, I'm summoning them to here. My 1 foothold. We've got at least 2 demons on every tower. I've covered over my nodes as well, just in case. And we're about to hit the last layer on my plane of existence before leaping to the other one to pretty much just do the same. Yeah. I'm super tempted to... Oh my gosh, what was that? Just a random great drake? There aren't even great drakes in this lair. It's full of doom bats. So one of the doom bats gave birth to a dragon? Oh my gosh, you have a real monster problem in this world, don't you? I've tamed mine. It wasn't easy. I'm going to take a moment to switch. I just keep gonna just keep dispelling them, but I'm just gonna keep stealing your power. I'm probably not getting as much back as I'm spending on casting it, because it gets dispelled, but whatever, it keeps her busy. Oh, I've got the supplies for an extended war now. And it looks like she's largely afraid to attack my towers now that I've double Demon Lorded them. Which is good, because I won't waste resources on worthless battles. If I'm not gaining XP for it, I shouldn't be getting in these fights. Ah, and Cloud of Darkness. How nice. What? Poison immunity? Aww. I should have expected that. Demons. Actually, the demons aren't being hurt by them. Oh, illusion immunity. That might do it. I was gonna say. And the Great Drake's heading towards my town too. Great. Why not? I don't want it. I want to research other stuff. Cities are still dying. I really want to undo those droughts. I really do. Let me think about it for a moment. There's several factors. You know, I repeatedly tried to make peace with her. She came over here and started this whole mess. I just held out better than I usually do. There. Maybe now you'll have something else to think about instead of droughting my cities. Alright, what would it take for me to undo a drought? 132. Not a specialist. Pro in theory. This should be enough to fix them, right? Alright. This city here. We'll test it here. I really want these droughts gone. Then we'll go back to making demon lords. Oh, I hope she doesn't learn some ultimate summon or something. Archangels or demon lords are both possible from her right now. I choose possession on you. Ha 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 ha! Man, did I seriously underestimate manticores? They're cheap and fast to produce, right? Hey, nice. Good choice. But you may already be too late. I can afford to spend the good stuff, even at ×3 mana cost. Oh, I hate that. Just makes me uncomfortable every time that goes off. Yeah, I really gotta get demon lords in there. I wouldn't want to lose that spot. But I gotta dispel these droughts. Ah, hello. No XP. This is just kind of a waste. Oh well. Wow. Wave of despair, man. Crap, it was you, right? Right? What happened? Nothing. Crap. Oh, its casting cost is 150. Oh, right, because I have a discount. That means... Oh, I wanted... Alright, alright, alright. Let's get a second Demon Lord in play first. Okay, now that city's safe. Let's try it again. So... More like this. That should do it. Where'd this come from? Guess it's just a spare. Cool. Oh, right. My capital should have a demon lord protecting it, of course. I sure would like a spell book. She summoned something halfway decent. Amazing. Meh. Ah, crap! I didn't expect her to die. have to recast all the buffs. Yay, Starfires. Let's see, 5 attack. Nah, you just had to compete with really freaking good blades. I mean, you're great, but... oh well. So, I'm gonna push them through... alright, let me see. I need to do a lot of things. I just cast a full set of buffs. I'm going to cast Plane Shift on this stack. Get them back to work fast. Then I'll buff them. I can think of a few retorts that would give me a huge edge. So naturally, I won't get any of those. I'll get something I can't use at all. Naturally, as these things go. Okay, let's see. There it is. Wait, focus magic? That's not right. Oh well, she can shoot now. I should take that off. That was a complete accident. I never did do Wraith forms and Cloaks of Fear. Just don't think that they'll help very much. But I suppose you never can be sure. Get rid of that. A few behemoths. Those are an argument for Wraith form. Crack's Call. A few Stone Giant. That sounds better. Yes! Ow, that was mildly inconvenient. Oh, regeneration. Okay, somebody's putting this on. Let me see. It's better than what you're wearing. Who wants regeneration the most? Oh, you've got such a good combo there. Still, it makes most sense on you. But this one gives spell skill. But regeneration, man. I literally can't use the amount of money I've got. I may as well cut my people a tax break. I might as well at this point, when I literally can't store anymore. I really got the economy thing all figured out, didn't I? Ah. Even my summons are a positive balance at this point. Huh. Let's finish this. So I got those two. Then you. And you. And you. If I miss even one, they'll be targeted. I might as well finish the job. Should probably put focus magic on them too. Probably should. Bah, I don't need it. Still afraid to attack her directly with this stack. Colossus, Great Worms. Okay, those are still scary. Okay. All right. Let's try this again. Fix. I don't get it. There's nothing here that makes you better. It should be super easy to dispel, right? I don't know. Getting rid of debuffs was always too much of a pain in the ass. Let's just forget about it and go Demon Lords. It's usually the only way to dispel curses. The only real effective way. God, I hate that. Stop doing that. It's fine though. With the amount of resources I'm making, it doesn't even matter if my populations are diving everywhere. It just bugs me. And I'm the one who's supposed to be playing as the bugs. I should be doing all the bugging here. Alright. It's gonna be Demon Palooza. You can't web us. You can't cracks call us. What can you do? I'll tell you the first thing I'm gonna do. There's nothing you can do against mass invisibility, is there? You went straight towards that. But why? That was invisible. Silliness. Assassinated! But not used to shoot down a blimp, unfortunately. These regenerate, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Gate of Hades. What'd that do again? It's not the rack. I already have the rack, right? No, wait, that is the rack. I think. Oh, it's one of the ones with 5 traits. Invulnerability plus Lionheart with flight thrown in. Vulnerability plus Lionheart with flight thrown in. So much good stuff. I don't even need to smash them for mana. Got plenty of that to go around. We don't know what's in that lair at all. Is there anything that can stop this army? Yes. Yes, there is. Quite a few things jump to mind immediately. I suppose I'll have to be careful still. Wouldn't want to lose that stack. They might find me retorts and books yet. Maybe. See, I don't need the Spell of Mastery. I already have the Spell of Mastery. Sure, it's a little bit slower, but, you know, Demon Lords would definitely qualify. It's the poor man's Spell of Mastery. That's all. Ooh, I don't know about the Doom Bats. I don't know about Doom Bats now. I'll take this, though. Oh, hey, look. They'll get a little boost because they're of the correct element. Not that I need to bother, since it can't shoot at me anymore anyway. Zombie Mastery! Finally! This late in the game, do I even need it anymore? 3 attack, 3 defense, 3 resistance. Oh, there you go. Is it even useful anymore? Would be a better question. I suppose. I suppose. Top piles of free zombies is just an opportunity you can't pass up, you know. Alright. She hasn't tried to plane shift into my world lately. It might be because she's too busy dispelling my warped nodes and cursing my cities. It might be that all the armies I've got in her world is worried her. It's a lot of demon lords she can see. I'm leaving all these nodes open for her to just meld. I don't even care. Okay. Well, I wish I'd known about these sooner. Colossus. I don't know about the Great Worms. We'll see. Go ahead, melt them. I don't mind. I'll just warp them. We'll just split it half and half. I opened them. you go through all the trouble of melding them. There's no such thing as too much power, after all. Okay, invisibility isn't going to work on this thing. But this has armor piercing, which doesn't do much, apparently. Oh, wow. I didn't even need you two. Wow. They had trouble killing the spirit. Then again, my heroes are buffing attack and defense and all kinds of stuff. Oh, lightning. Yes, actually. Why don't you guys level up a bit more, huh? You're falling by. You're way behind the others. Come on. Alright. The army will be ready to leave soon. I think I'm just going to leave 2 demon lords in every city in slow roller. I don't want to do the back and forth and see the cities get messed up. It looks like there's a doom stack heading towards my doom stack. Seriously, this will be interesting. That looks like a doom stack, all right. Come closer. No, wait, you are in range. Let's see if they try to attack. I don't know about great worms, though. If only I could do the mass invisibility before they got a turn. Well, I can't help it. I'm going to end up rezzing someone. And then rebuffing them. Ugh. Alright. Well, every little bit helps. Let's just hope it doesn't find anything. I feel like it's playing Battleship now. Okay, good. It didn't get itself killed. What am I supposed to do with this? Just an endless pile of artifacts. Alright, we gotta recast our buffs. This is important. I just killed Colossi and all I got was a stupid mace. Ugh. This one does get focus magic, though. Maybe they are ready to attack cities. We'll see. Depends on how many targets they've got left open to them. I think each one of them has buffs worth the weight of a... Oh, wow, you attacked it. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the one that's got extra defenses. Okay, so you're gonna get the Reaper Slash. Now that you can't web my Demon Lords, you're gonna have a much harder time of this. There's literally nothing on the ground. Also, we have so many demons. And you're gonna have to deal with all of this now. Darn it. I didn't build a very effective wall here. Oh well. There we go. Wall of Demons. Oh, are we at 9? Oh, okay, never mind. Ooh. I could hit them with a web or a mana leak. But why, though? Darn. Hey, how's it going, Ender? Man, they're just tough. Doggone it. I don't want to give... Oh! There's a certain inevitability that it'll work eventually. Oh, there we go. Oh, now you use Black Frere. Well, that's really bad. Reaper Slash time. I don't know. Jeez. Let me see. I have about half a video's worth of material recorded right now. So, I don't know. As I have enough to make a video, I'll make one. Alright. We're gonna have to Reaper Slash this away. We're out of ammo. AI, what are you doing? Why are you petrifying the demons and not annihilating the Demon Lord? Oh well, not complaining! No wonder they made this attack. Holy crap, are you losing? Wow, you're losing to mammoths. What the heck? You call yourself a Demon Lord? Honestly, I can't even remember what was going on at that particular number. R16. The game slows up and speeds down at various different points. Oh, they have cold immunity. Then poison! Oh, you'll love research when you unlock it. Every single time you reincarnate, you'll be learning new powers and things to pick from. That's my favorite part of the game, is when all the researches start unlocking. Holy armor. And of course, wraith form. Yeah, we'll take those on. Okay, meanwhile... Can't believe they did this. There. 2 demon lords again. Defenses are a little bit down from where they were, but that's okay. Soon our Legion of Doom will sweep across their world. We're just about ready to detach the first group. I just want to see what this army's gonna do with the hero in it. They could actually breach the tower. But since I'm right there ready to respond, it wouldn't make much of a difference now, would it? And another one. She's sitting. Hold on a second. Alright. Oh. Now, where were we? If I wait another turn, I'll actually... Last thing I want to do is lose several demon lords that I don't need to lose. You know, Doom Drakes aren't weak. Ah, let's just go through with it. This needs to die. Ooh. I feel tense every time they do that. It's 41 mana that can make 440 mana disappear without even spending their overland casting skill. I don't have a single bow. And that bow is absolutely terrible. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Here we go. Never mind. Man, High Prayer is good. Alright, there we go. We've just about got it. Alright, that just leaves us with all the Doom Drakes. terror. Okay, that's it. Come on. Fight the demons rather than demon lords. Drat. Too much to hope for. Oh, good. The terror really did a number on them. Better than it had any right to. Okay. Fresh demons. Ah, disposable minions. Yeah, this game can handle it from here. If she used Black Prayer, man, there would be a 30% chance these would be disappearing every time. Ha 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 ha. Here you go. I mean, it's not bad. It's just, I don't have a use for it. Ever. Huh. Look at all those. Our resistances are so high, we could totally just run over there and mow them down. I did not mean that to happen. I mean, obviously. Surprise! I don't think they can see me now. Oh my gosh, quit doing that. They took the bait. What, no stupid summon this round? That was unnecessary. Didn't need to make the fire. Oh, Death Knights. An interesting tool, but one which I don't think I need. Still, they are cheap. I don't know, maybe I could send them after that one place with the Doom Bats? See if there's any other lairs in range. I so don't care. You may fight the zombies. They're made out of your own men anyway. You may have your hollow victory. If they actually kill all this stuff, I'll end up with undead. Nope, never mind. Ah, well. Congratulations on your glorious victory. It was a flawless assault, aside from the fact you lost a bunch of units to what was essentially garbage that I didn't care about. But other than that, it was perfect. Alright. Ooh, that's a lot of magician. Fresh stack. We'll put one more in. I'm prepared to accept maybe getting a loss. Ooh. Oh crap, Black Prayer's in play because of Cloud of Shadow. Right, that's a big problem. I can't dispel it either, can I? Yeah. can't do anything about dead demon lords. But there are a couple of things about these. Most notably, magicians are incredibly fragile. Okay. Darn it. They'll get another turn, and I'll probably lose another demon lord. Oh, or they could be dumb. That's cool too. By all means, be dumb. Alright, I paid in demon lord blood. But I took the city. Okay. Now probably all the zombies I just made will die outside the city again. I don't think I'll ever actually be able to use the zombies I'm making, but that's alright. Storm giants and doom bats. Really? You thought that the magic spirit was the thing you most needed to kill? Really? Well, that's interesting. Gotta watch out for those magic spirits. You never know what they're plotting. You know, they have armor piercing. Let's just kind of hang back. Wow, that did good damage. Wow, they just go straight towards it. It's almost like they can see, but they're not shooting, so I know they can't see. Why does that keep happening to me today? Oh, Guiding Beacon +1 and Prayer Master +1. Nice, nice. Oh, look at this! 3 spells? Are you kidding? 2 sorcery spell books, and I got 3 spells. What? 3 books? Or 2 books, 3 spells. What were they? The Blue Light Special? No, they were dug out of a bargain bin, weren't they? I mean, this is good, but I don't need it. Are there any left that don't have doom bats in them? Have we largely tamed the monsters of your world? Have we gotten this terrible thing under control now? Sort of looks that way, doesn't it? All that's left are some Doombat spots. Wow. Okay, I guess this stack is going to have to start taking cities as well, unless there's something over here. Another bad day for our opponent. Two sorcery spell books. And there's so little account, it's insane. I mean, Blur's good, but I'm already loading up our combat enchantments every combat. Imagine a world where he goes to fight and he encounters 9 cyber demons. And they can summon and they can summon 3 Caco demons each. That'll give you some idea. That's the infestation I'm giving them. Nothing but demon lords. Full on. I'm sure nothing could ever go wrong. I've read tons of fiction. Demons, siding with demons, demonic pacts, that never goes against you. Okay, this looks a lot better now. We added flight. I definitely want that. Stasis, a handy trick. And spell ward. What is this? What is this about who has researched Spell of Mastery? The moment you research the Spell of Mastery, Spell Ward stops working now? Huh. Oh, hey, Paladins! I haven't had any of those this game. Ah, zombies with magic weapons. Hee hee. Alright. What are we doing now? You know, I think I'm just gonna hit this little tiny town over here. Ugh. The fact that they get to start out with that, and then some of their cities have Cloud of Darkness, is just annoying. I don't see how halberders could beat demon lords, honestly. I don't see how. Half the time, the demons that they summon can possess halberders. Like literally, half the demons that you summon could just possess a halberder. Just cast possession. All the demon lords can shoot. The demon lords are flying, so halberders cannot attack them. Like, I don't see how a halberder could defeat a demon lord. There'd have to be a lot. Priests, magicians. Oh, so many buffs, including Cloud of Shadow. I don't really like this, but I guess I'm gonna start using this stack to take cities too, because otherwise they've got nothing left in the world to do. They literally have no other purpose in life now. Oh, hey, angel, that's nice. Crap. Was that a magician that just did that? I should probably give up on buffs now, huh? Where's... Oh, there it is. Yeah, there we go. So, I do need flying on some of my units, though. Oh. Oh, right, they're undead. They can see. That's a good way of doing it. So now you're gonna... No, call to arms. Wrong choice. Oh, wait, no, those have illusion immunities as well. Wow, actually, that does work. Whatever. Just go wild. Ah, yes. Excellent. My capital is now got demon lords, shadow demons, warlocks, and paladins. Paladins and demon lords. Fast friends? I'm just gonna keep doing that. Just like, nope. Just warp that node. Alright. You don't need no walls. They're just a waste of money every turn. And you know we have to conserve our cash. Yeah, I should probably stop selling walls. Sometimes they get in the way, you know, of your own army. They box you in. Box you in when you don't want to be boxed in. Anyway, I'm going to lose another fame. Ah, I should just dispel Zombie Mastery. It's a stupid spell at this point in the game. It's just giving her free fame. It's giving her morale. I should have just summoned more Demon Lords instead. Oh, I think I know what it is. That's the pact I made with the Demon Lords. I promised them that they would get to own an entire world. So aside from the one in my capital, there are no Demon Lords in my world. They're all sitting in either Mirren Gates or actually in this world I'm, well, giving to them. Alright, let me see. I'm going to go ahead and throw away Zombie Mastery. It's not helping so much. Ew, really? Oh, right, they got rid of my resist magic. Ooh, that's not good. You're no match for my lizards. Alright, we're gonna get flight on those two now. Crap. I have to fix that. I don't know if I can res someone who gets killed by that. No. How are they still seeing me? Oh well. We won't worry about... Oh! Oh, ghouls! I didn't see you there! Can I take one with just two? Is there one that looks soft and vulnerable? That one. I should Heavenly Light and Cloud of Shadow every single one of these cities. I mean, Nature's Eye would be nice and all, but research isn't really a priority that it once was. You know. So yeah, the Demon Lords, they're giving me power, they're fighting my battles. But when it's all said and done, this world will belong to them and them alone. Each pair will have their own personal city to rule over. Might as well, I mean, with the kind of cash flow I got. Okay, now it's very important that I get the resist magic on whoever it was dispelled off of. Someone here. Okay. And the flights are also very important. Boy, I'll have to... I can't summon Demon Lords fast enough. But this island's gonna be mine now. I think y'all need Black Prayer. Well, the Demon Lords are kind of the late game. The problem with life is, so I talked about this a bunch. I think that life halflings is a stronger, oh, hello. I think that life halflings is technically a stronger build, but it gets countered pretty hard by things like magicians and stuff. Whereas it's really the shadow demons that this strategy is built around, not the Demon Lord. And life doesn't have a good uncommon summon. It just doesn't. So you're really counting on either slingers, or you could try to build around high men. I mean, I suppose you could go with clack-ons, but the thing is, regardless of what you go with, you're really relying on buffs rather than shadow demons. Now, shadow demons, even if you kill them, they don't die. They just regenerate. They're really, as long as they keep winning, you take no losses. That's the really big important thing about shadow demons. But also, they're flying, they're ranged, they're incorporeal, they're just hard to fight. And your magicians aren't immune to them, whereas your magicians are immune to, you know, javelins and slings. So shadow demons are immune to, like, just a ton of stuff. Like, they just have a crap ton of immunities. Just straight up, most of your spells won't work on them. Life, yeah, you'll just be buffing units, and so, you know, your units can still be possessed. They can still be, you know, 1,000 nasty things that the shadow demons are immune to can affect them. But also, I've tried the buff-heavy strategies, and there's always someone with a pile of sorcery books who just goes, Dispelling Wave. All your buffs disappear off your entire army. And it's like, wow, that one spell just wiped out like 10 turns of my spell casting. Technically, your life is stronger. I'm certain that life is technically stronger than death magic. But it's all about the it's just all about that. How do I get to the late game? I've actually been thinking about different life-based strategies. I kind of like the idea of high men with magicians and paladins more. I kind of like the idea of lizard men with their javelineers. But I think dark elves, of all things, would work well with mono life. It sounds really weird, and I haven't ever tested it, but... yeah. I mean, if I could just jump to Archangels with Conjurer, it'd be amazing. It's just, for most of the game, Conjurer is going to be a dead retort. Conjurer will do nothing until late game. They just... life doesn't get combat summons like sorcery does. Like even nature, like almost everyone gets a combat summon. Life doesn't until super late game with Call to Arms. And your overland summons, you get Guardian Spirits. That's it. Then your uncommons is Unicorns. And I think that's it. And I don't have much faith in Unicorns. Angels are okay. Angels are not really a force that you summon to fight. You never summon like 9 angels and throw them at someone. No, you put an angel with a bunch of regular units like stag beetles or something, and they give it a holy bonus and they can spellcast. They have I believe they give holy bonus, spellcasting, and I think those are the major abilities of regular angels, and then they just kind of... They fly. They can fight melee so-so. Yeah. Yeah, no, with life, you absolutely have to rely on some kind of basic unit. So, slingers are the traditional pick. Hammer hands with dwarves work, but they're melee only. You put Lionheart and Heroism on a slinger, and it basically can kill anything in the game that's not immune to it. The problem is that magicians are immune to it, and every AI just stacks magicians in every one of their cities, which is very unfortunate. But, like I said, I've been thinking about dark elves with life. Life, dark elves. But yeah, no, the dream, Archangels. You see, Archangels also aren't really built to stack in stacks of 9 either. The way, I mean, Demon Lords, they stack in 4s or 5s really well because they can still have room to summon. But Archangels, they give a huge holy bonus to whatever they're with, which it's amazing. Like, they so increase the DPS of everything with them, but it doesn't stack. 2 Archangels don't give any more of a bonus than 1 Archangel. So, you know, you put 1 Archangel in a stack. They have wind walking and they move really fast. So they could transport armies of non-flying units. They're like flying boats that give a huge buff. They can cast spells really well. And you could stack, you could make stacks of 9, but they're not really built for it. They're built to say, all of a sudden, my slingers hit twice as hard and move 3 times as fast over land and sea. They're really great if you put one in each of your cities with defensive armies. But I think Demon Lords are better for conquering with just using Demon Lords, without anything else. I was actually thinking about life trolls. Okay, I gotta do something about this. I really want to do trolls. I have a few different ideas, but most of them are more spread out and not mono-life. Trolls already regenerate, so they don't really need healing effects and resurrection effects. But they definitely like heroism and some of the low-level life spells. So I was thinking a splash of life, and if you could get enough death to ensure that you get bloodlust, you can make the war trolls undead, so that they have no maintenance cost, and they're just... Death Trolls was like a classic build. They gain all the immunities and everything, and I really shouldn't have let this happen. I'm not sure what to do here. Of course, she's going to high prayer him, so that possession is more difficult. I need to possess the Minotaurs. There's no other way here. This city is probably lost. Crap, yep, there's the high prayer. One Minotaur is practically a match for the Stag Beetle, and they come in twos. No. Yeah, I knew Stag Beetles could not compete with the Mirren Plane. And these mammoths. Holy crap. Yeah, individual mammoths will smash the Stag Beetle, and they're in stacks of 3. She's gonna kill this with a spell. Not that it matters, it's gotten within range. What? What are you doing? You behave really weirdly again. Alright, fine, whatever. I'm not gonna complain, let's do this. I'm gonna throw down a blur now. And then I'm gonna start the possession. Crap, there it is. Regeneration's a great spell for heroes, but I don't know, it's really expensive to cast. And then it can be dispelled, but it's interesting. The question is, regeneration's a late game spell. The question is always, what's your early game? Now with Omniscient, you could offset the population growth problems of trolls using nature and Omniscient. Then you would... You could guarantee that they'd have adamant on many of your cities. Web is always good. Always, always the best spell. The problem with trolls is you're gonna have the worst casting skill and research speed of pretty much any race. Just, I can't think of a race that would have a harder time with their with just magical power. They're like the least magical race in the game. For just various factors coming together. So you're gonna spend a lot of time with the low-end magic when you're in Troll. Drat. This is not working. They're just gonna annihilate this beetle sooner or later. Come on. Got one. Excellent. These mammoths, man. There it goes. There's no way I'm keeping this. Nope. Yeah, by all means. Annihilate skeletons. Drat. Again. We're on the clock. Tick tock. This might be it. This is it. Oh, good old terror. Didn't save me. You burned buildings. Wow, that did nothing. Oh wow, that did something. Fine, whatever. Anything to buy time. And I want to cast possession. Okay, alright, fair enough. Ha! Ritter trolls have some interesting stuff. If you splashed in some chaos, what you'd want to go for is, the more I think about it, to start with, you'd want Adamant and Flame Blade on your War Trolls. Very early, you could get that. And that would make for some pretty intense War Trolls that are only relying on one dispellable buff, because Adamant can't be dispelled. From there, you'd want to get, of course, Chaos Channels, and preferably the the global version, so all the units that you make get Chaos Channeled for free, coupled with the Nature Global Survival Instinct. Because every troll you make would count as a fantastic unit, they'd all get the buff from Survival Instinct as well. Trolls have something of a vulnerability to, just they don't have the best resistance in the game. So, you could try to do things to help make up for that, too. A splash of white to get prayer would be nice. But that would be very hard to pull off and still get the other combo. Alright. That's what I thought you'd do. This is getting desperate. Drat! I was hoping you'd target the magicians. Shit! If it had targeted the magicians, I could have held... Oh, it wrecked most of my city. Pain in the butt. I've only got one demon lord per city on this continent. These stupid Lionheart invulnerable war mammoths. They're trouble. Especially since I can't use Wave of Despair on them. Why, oh why can't I get Annihilate for myself? I want Annihilate. Wait a minute. Someone just made a mistake. They didn't use High Prayer. You know what I'm gonna do? I am gonna go for it after all. Well, odds are against this working, but 30% chance. Oh wow, it did take. I was just gonna start doing that twice around. Gotta annihilate your own unit now. Wow, that did just straight up annihilate it, didn't it? Okay, right there? Yes. That's the life build I was referring to as the build I think is the strongest. I think that is the strongest. It's just that it's hard countered. It's wonderful in theory. Like that build right there, which you just described, is unstoppable except for missile immunity. And that's where it completely falls apart, because every city is just filled with magicians. That's just how the mid-game is every single game these days. And slingers are literally incapable of hurting magicians. They can't kill storm giants, they can't kill, there's a pile of units that show up regularly that have missile immunity. And, of course, Guardian Wind can give anything missile immunity. So, in a vacuum, I think that's the strongest build in the game. What you just described there. Now, you could try it with hammer hands instead of slingers. I mentioned that before. I'm not such a big fan of that, but you can do it. And it certainly has its advantages. Its good points. But, slow melee units bug me. Undead fairies. Guess I just gotta leave one. I hate that. Every time I'm like, no! Just go with the waves. If the Demon Lord survives, I can put it back next turn and just use, yes. I can just fill the city with skeletons, but it's a total wreck now, which is very unfortunate. Don't like those, do you? Huh. Why would you cast elemental armor? Oh well. Yay! I have a city that's a liability! Oh crap, no! I didn't mean to do that! I need to summon a Demon Lord! Crap, she just cursed another city. I still have to deal with that second city! Ah! Oh well. At this point, the only thing she could do that could save her, well, she could mass cast planar travel every turn, plane shift. She could cast that repeatedly every turn. I guess that would be pretty bad. But barring that, I think she needs the Spell of Mastery at this point. She has Enlightenment, so she has crazy high spell research. I keep contemplating disjunctioning it, but she's already got so many good high-end spells, I'm not sure it would make much of a difference. Yep, you did use your high prayer, so I won't try possessing them. Crap! Well, it was inevitable. Crap. The back and forth. Back to reclaim that one. Alright, first things first. Alright, look, that's enough. Stop sending me money. Here you go. Skeleton, 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 skeleton. See, you're merciful. Clack on, overlords. Abolished. Oh crap, what's all this now? That can't cause too much damage by itself. Alright, next step. I can't allow all of this to be in my world. She's already placed a summoning circle there. Somehow she's already made a settler. She turned them all into farmers for some reason. Odd. Next turn we'll reclaim that. Meanwhile, this city over here looks like it could use its second Demon Lord. It's another droughted city. She gonna smother me with droughts? Crap, can I hold this off? Ooh. Right, I've got a black cloud here. What do I want to be mine? Drained so many options. Phantom Warriors, ha. Or that could do next to nothing. Stupid troll magicians. Learn how to shoot. Where's that possession? Darn, didn't get that one. Still, we're off to an excellent start. Darn, they just can't do anything. Well, I guess I'll have to use their spell casting next turn. Ah, yes, target the zombies, please. That is one argument for zombie mastery, I suppose. My blur didn't actually go on the stack. I wanted to push out Mana Leak. Or maybe Darkness, since it's unnecessary. Oh well. It does hurt the ships. The trolls are immune, the manticores are not. How am I going to do this? Okay. This is the biggest problem here. I guess I'm just gonna start slashing away. Now you're gonna try to petrify my demons, right? World of Warships? I assume that that's like World of Tanks? I haven't heard of World of Warships, but I've heard a lot of good things about World of Tanks. Though I think I'd be more likely to pick up something more like Wartune, which is a completely different game, with no relation at all. For some reason. Okay, alright. Just kill it. Wow, that messed the city up. But it held. Oh dear. This is the tower I just pulled a demon lord out of to defend or reclaim a city. So of course it gets hit. Why don't you please, please, please cast Annihilate? Nope, darn. I really wanted to possess some of these. I'm gonna have to try anyway. I'll add a blur. Please? Done. You know, there is something I could do. There. No more of that stupid annihilate threats. Soften them up. We'll stay near this tower, so at least that's one side they can't hit me from. Not that it matters, apparently. A bit late for that, don't you think? Death immunity crud. But not cold immunity. Oh my gosh. Just leave me be. Oh, totally not broken. That sounds like a great balance fix. Yeah. Since I beat it, I looked around a little bit. From what I could tell, it seems like nobody likes the Abomination and the leper. Well, I mean, actually, a lot of people seem to like the leper, but it seems like a lot of people didn't like the Abomination class very much. And those who did think of it as that class that transforms. I tend to think of it as, it's this amazing class all the time. It can also transform, but try not to do that, ever. So, I was actually pushed too far in the not transforming. I should have definitely used that ability more than I did, but I think the strength of the class is in their stunning, their really good blight, and most of all, their self-heal, their absurd self-heal. Darn. Well, that's annoying. I played through the original Warcraft, and everyone was like, you should play Brood War. And I was like, okay, I'll do Brood War. So I played Brood War. And then I had been sitting on... StarCraft 2 was my favorite game ever, and I had been sitting on Legacy of the Void for like over a year without having ever opened it because I just hadn't gotten around to it. So I decided to play through all of StarCraft 2, and yeah, that's how we kind of ended up in a huge StarCraft 2 kick. But, I don't know, I just haven't done a lot of the Warcrafts. I grew up on Warcraft 2. I still remember when Warcraft 3 came out. But I didn't get the expansion pack to Warcraft 3 until way, way, way later. Anyway, I'm a longtime Warcraft fan. I just haven't... At the moment, I'm not doing any RTSs right now. At the moment, I'm doing Kingdom of Loathing. Alright, let me see. So, I'm gonna make a small correction. It's gonna take me a little bit to do. Yeah? Did they include the Beyond the Dark Portal expansion pack? I really like Beyond the Dark Portal. Okay. Yeah. That's right. You jerks want to annihilate my demon lords? Well now, because of this low-end, cheap, common spell, you can't. Your high-end... Oops. That's not what I meant. Your high-end super ultimate spell is now worthless. It is now invalid. For 13 mana apiece. I'm gonna summon so many more demon lords. This Aether Flux could not have come at a better time for me. But man, this is a lot of work. Casting all these. Yeah, I still haven't played Age of Empires ever. And I still do want to do the Command and Conquers, despite that whole thing with EA that just... But I still do want to play the Command and Conquers. Not even going to bother shooting. You're just like, nope, it's worthless. It's no use. I loved that game. I just... Yeah, I've talked enough about that one. Someday, when I'm rich beyond all reason, I'll simply buy the game and remake it, so it doesn't crash. Seriously, stop summoning all these stupid spirits. I can't get to the city this turn. Because of magic spirits. Paladins versus demons. Who will win? I wouldn't bet on the guys in the shiny armor today. Yeah, I've already told the story a couple of times about what happened when I tried to play Command and Conquer. Yeah, most of the Command & Conquer games are free. Well, not really. I don't really have much to say about Fallout 76 because I didn't play it. I wasn't even able to get Fallout 3 to work. Still kind of ticked that I own 2 Fallout games that I can't play because they just crash like that. I know one person who insists that Fallout 76 is great if you play it with friends. And from what I can tell, having not played the game, it looks to me like Bethesda made a total train wreck, and every single product that they shipped that relates to it is absolutely terrible and pissing everyone off, which is not what you want to do. So that you've pissed off your own core fan base with a bunch of dumb stuff, like not giving them canvas bags, the thing with the alcoholic drink that wasn't in the Nuka-Cola bottles like promised, or whatever was exactly going on with that. Like, how can you do those things? How dumb can you be? But then the game itself, it looks like a giant buggy mess, but that's true of every game Bethesda makes. Fallout 3 is such a wreck, I can't play it, even with mods trying to make it work. New Vegas was an unacceptable buggy mess. I played it on console and had to put up with falling through floors, quests that were undoable because they were just broken. The game would crash all the time. Console game crashing all the time. I could tell that it was a really freaking good game, and I did enjoy it despite constant crashes and problems. I think I don't remember exactly, but I think I even had saved data problems, corrupted files. Like, it just did everything wrong. So they put out another game. It's a buggy wreck, but this time they said no mods. Bethesda, what are you doing? Why would you say no modding? You can't release a product that is playable. You need your fans to fix it. But your fans are happy to fix your games for you because they're fans of Fallout. So why would you tell them they can't? And that pretty much summarizes my thoughts on Fallout 76. It might become a good game in time, maybe. But it also, I find myself, from the start when they announced it, I found myself a little dubious of the concept, which is why I didn't run out and buy it. I'm like, always online? Multiplayer? But you can only have a handful of people in this giant area? So what is it? It's not an MMO, it's not a... What is it? I don't know. Doesn't really... I wasn't an early adopter for it. I wanted to wait to see how it turned out, and the reaction was overwhelmingly negative. So, probably it's going to end up being free to play. Probably. Player has no good controls. Stealth tank's useless. Wow. I actually, honestly, have no objection to paid mods. I actually don't think that paid mods are necessarily a bad idea. But that's not what they did. They just made it... They just... Like, people were getting their account permanently banned for this game that they bought. Some people paid a $200 package to buy. And Bethesda would just lock you out of the game permanently for doing anything suspicious. And then it turned out, what was suspicious? Well, having Nexus Mod Manager running on your PC. I have Nexus Mod Manager. If I'm actually playing around with games that use it, I don't necessarily turn it off. You just leave it running in the background and, you know, well, tomorrow I might play that game again. And Nexus Mod Manager is specifically for games like Fallouts and Skyrims. And so basically anyone who ever mods Skyrim or Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas may just leave it running and, you know, play one of those a little bit and then go over and play 76. It's just running in the background. They haven't tried to mod Fallout 76 or anything, but the company just goes, you lose the game permanently. Yeah, it's just, Bethesda just did a ton of things that just piss off their hardcore fans. And none of it makes sense. Why would you do this, Bethesda? Well, who decided any of these things? This is not decisions that game designers would make. This is decisions that people with their heads up their butts who don't play video games would make. That's the kind of people who'd make a lot of these decisions, I think. But the merchandising ones truly baffle me because no one would decide to charge their customers $200 and then at the last minute cheap out and not deliver what was promised. No one would do that. It's so dumb. No businessman, nobody in marketing, nobody in sales. The only people who would do that are people who are trying to rip you off in the first place with just garbage. You know, things that appear on eBay from, you know, wherever. No respectable business with a name would do something like that. It doesn't make sense. So I don't know what the hell's going on at Bethesda these days. Oh, I am not going to weigh in on anything political. Not because I don't have political opinions. If you're talking about the, I'm not even going to name it. I'm going to stay out of politics. But at this point, even the CEO of YouTube has things to say on that one because it's so outstanding. But politics have infested everything in the world at this point. They're everywhere. My YouTube channel, we play video games. I'm not messing with politics. Not here. Okay? Yeah. It's just gotten too pervasive. We're here to get away from that kind of stuff. Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna start waving at them. Get him! Oh wow, you lost to the ghouls. And those are undead. Ah, we're gonna finish this. Well, we're gonna have a lot of spell casting. But you can't annihilate this thing, so you're basically helpless at this point. Ha! Considering the sort of things that I generally play, I don't think that that's going to be too much of an issue. Yeah, well... Boy, for the people watching this video to get the same spiel twice in a row? Basically, I think that there were... Like, how can I sum it up without reiterating 1,000 things? The company's doing a lot of stupid things that don't make sense to me. From a business standpoint, from a gaming standpoint. I have to conclude that the people who were calling the shots were not the game designers. The game is, from what I hear, an absolute buggy wreck, which I absolutely believe, because every game Bethesda makes is an absolute buggy wreck. But in this case, they made the mistake of telling their fans that they cannot mod it, which means our game is a wreck. We can't ship a playable product. Now let's tell our fans they're not allowed to fix it. Why would you do that? That's just a heap of decisions that just don't make sense, don't add up, and it might become a good game eventually, maybe, but I think it's more likely that it's going to end up becoming free to play. Yeah. Corrupted data. No, it doesn't make sense in the name of profit. It doesn't make sense in the name of profit. See, you have to care about... what's a good example? You know Jim Davis, the guy that makes Garfield? We're about to run out of turns. Great. This is the problem with late game and Master of Magic. These fights go on for eternity, and you get so many of them every round. Alright, it's over. Okay. EA knows what they're doing. I have beef with that company. Big beef with that company, but everyone does. I have a lot I could say about why I don't like EA, but they know how to make a profit. When all the other companies that were in their space went out of business, they kept going. They bought everything else out. They know how to turn a profit over and over and over. They can just burn a product, just destroy it, crush it, and squeeze the money out, and then just throw it away and buy another, because they really know how to do the business thing. But they're going down hard right now, because part of what they pioneered was the loot boxes with their sports games. They were really, really, really good at making money with those, but now they're kind of going to be illegal everywhere. Okay, not everywhere, but you can't ship a product globally and then cut out a major feature for half the world. So they're in trouble. What Bethesda is doing does not make sense from profit. I'm going to use a single example. I'm going to put my finger on one thing first. The canvas bags. Your biggest fans, the people who love your games so much, they will spend $200 to buy your special package, and you decided to cut costs by sending them a trash bag instead of a canvas bag. Do you know how much a canvas bag costs? I'll give you a hint. It's not $200. This does not increase profits. And Bethesda is not a company that can squeeze Fallout and throw it away. They can't do it. It is impossible for them to make a profit that way. They need their few powerful IPs, Fallout and Elder Scrolls. If they don't have Fallout and Elder Scrolls, their company has nothing. They've got nothing else going on for them right now. Nothing big that will sustain their company. So they have to respect their fans. This kind of thing does so much damage to them. Long-term damage it does not make sense from the perspective of profits. This is not how you make a profit. Telling people that they can't mod the game is not going to get them more money. Like, it just... Stepping into the pseudo MMO could be profitable. I mean, this was not inherently a bad idea. It wasn't inherently that it couldn't work and, you know, find an audience, even if a lot of the people who like the old classics would be like, well, that one's not for me. That's fine. I'm a fan of I'm a Warcraft fan and a StarCraft fan. I've never played World of Warcraft in my life. The fact that World of Warcraft exists does not make me hate Warcraft. If they put out Warcraft 4 tomorrow, I'd probably run out and buy it right away. So, having a Fallout pseudo MMO, or even if it had just been a full MMO, wouldn't have necessarily been a bad plan, and could have been very profitable for them. But that's not what they did. That's not what they did at all. And honestly, Bethesda doesn't know how to maintain and manage an MMO, I don't believe. I mean, I don't know what Elder Scroll Online looks like these days, but when it shipped, I remember the shitstorm that came when Elder Scroll Online shipped, and the footage and videos I saw of it, and I was just like, whoa, this is one terrible game. I think I've heard that it got good. Stop shipping broken products, people. But, really, if you wanted a Fallout MMO, I'd talk to somebody like Blizzard or, you know, somebody that has a big name MMO, and I'd be like, hey, you know MMOs. How about we license you the Fallout IP? You code the MMO, we'll have some say, we'll have a few of our devs in there, we'll make sure, you know, everything is properly Fallout-y, that it's not just a skin of some other game. But, you know, you'll do the developing and you'll get, you know, a pretty big cut. A pretty major cut if they're the ones doing the work. But, you know, I would try to negotiate something more like that. Wouldn't that make more sense? But, anyway. Ah, dear. Poor Blizzard. Blizzard is... Man, last year was just a bad year for AAA games. A bad, bad year for the AAA. Interesting. Rise of the Blood Elves. Huh. Now, Fallout's about a lot of things. I think the atmosphere is probably the most critical detail, though. Because a Fallout game doesn't feel like any other game that I've ever played. It doesn't feel like any other one. It's got kind of its own, you know, its own whole thing. I feel like the art, the sound, just the way everything looks and stuff is absolutely critical to it. There's not many products I'd say that about either. You know, most games, well, I mean, look at what I'm playing right now. I mean, I'm obviously not, you know, oh, the pretty graphics. It has to have pretty graphics or I won't play it. I'm not that kind of person, but, yeah. Metro Exodus. I don't know that one. Not familiar with it. Believe it or not, I have never played an Elder Scrolls game, not even Skyrim. I know that's probably some form of heresy to admit, but... yeah, no, I've never even played Skyrim. Doggone stupid paladins. Oh my gosh. Yep. Now you're gonna raise more undead? No? Okay. And how's that supposed to help you win? It's not. It's just there to annoy me. Mm-hmm. Oh, there it is. Fights designed to waste my time. Oh my gosh. This is getting so tedious. Anyway, I think this will be it for tonight, unfortunately. I feel like I've absolutely got the win, unless something crazy happens, but oh my gosh, the stupid endless fights! But I want to finally have this difficulty land size combination beaten. So I can't give up. Drat. Drat. Come on. Come on. Just possess one. Just one. Drat. 3 in a row. Okay. Now we get into the summoning portion of this fight. But this time, I've got checkmate on you. No. Ugh, I still lost a university. Alright. I have a bunch of nodes I could warp again. Alright, last thing I want to do before I get off is I want to finish this important work of resist magic on my demons. That'll be for next time. I'll conquer that. Okay, let me see. Where is it? Okay, there it is. But I want to make sure all my demon lords are annihilation proof. Let's see, up here. Oh, hi there. Okay. Alright. Well, actually, pretty good. It's got most of them. I think I'm just about done. Is there any more? Can I see from here? My armies are vast. Oh, here we go. Then we'll check our graphs. Oops, crap. Ugh, have to start over. Darn. Can't just hit the down arrow. Alright, I'll just have to see. Alright. There and there. Oh, they're right near each other. Perfect. You. And you. I really just need to have 2 demon lords in every spot. 2 demon lords seem like a pretty strong deterrent. 1 demon lord, the AI's like, ooh, I can take that. Okay, is there any more? Have I got every single one of my exposed demon lords at this point? Please tell me I've got them all. No, I have not. Okay, I know what that is. You just put me back at the top of this? Why would you do that? Master of Magic! It's an old DOS game from way back. Okay, this is the last. Okay, alright. There's 2 spots I gotta resist magic them. Have you ever played Civilization? It's made by basically the same people who made Civilization. Only in this one, you're a wizard. And you cast and summon and cast. And manage giant armies and fight battles and found cities and all that kind of stuff. Alright, so. Oh, man, this city has horrific, crippling debts. Alright, let me see. I need Summoning Circle here. Oh, I could insta-cast Final Wave. You know what? Let's just do it. Ha! Cut down their numbers just a smidge. Anyway, I'm gonna have to summon more stuff. Alright, let's do this fight. Let's clear out so I own my world completely again. You know, it's amazing how many people come in to ask me about Dawn of the Dragons. I don't play Dawn of the Dragons anymore. I'm sorry. I haven't in, like, I don't even know, a year and a half? I'm not even sure anymore how long it's been. I enjoyed the game immensely. I have respect for 5P games. I did spend some money supporting them. Yeah, I'm not playing it anymore. I see. You just had to web up one of my demon lords, didn't you? Alright, that's fine. Nope, you're not all gonna run up and beat him up while he's tied up in webbing, because he is free! And in the air once again. Screw you, lowly ground units! I laugh at you! I spit upon you! I perform acts normally reserved by pigeons upon you. Pigeons and statues. Oh, let's see. Possess? Pretty unlikely. Oh, it worked! I possess you and make you slaughter each other. Ah ha 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 ha. What are you talking about? Credit card? You make it sound like I'll have to pay back my bargains with the demon lords. Oh no, that would never happen. They're friendly. They're totally on my team forever and ever. They're just helping me out because they're a bunch of nice guys. Let's see, what else can I throw at you? I'm just gonna throw Reaper Slashes at him. No, they pay me mana. 12 mana every turn. Really, they work for paying, they pay me. See? There's no downside, really, ever. You can trust, if you can't trust demons, who can you trust? In the original Master of Magic, unmodded demon lords were a thing, but they didn't pay you mana back then. Actually, in the original Master of Magic, Death was, in my opinion, massively underpowered. I mean, there were a couple of things that Death could do that were broken, but on a whole, every other school of magic was better back then. See, if I am the one animating your dead, then you can't animate them. Ow. But hey, I messed them up before they got their invulnerability. Ugh. And... oh, a settler. Better take care of that. You messed my city all up. This city was pristine. It was perfect. Everything was maxed out. You had to go over here and make a mess of it. Oh well. And actually, I gotta do one last thing. I need to fill it with hordes and hordes of skeletons. Oh yeah, also summons didn't reduce unrest in the base game either. And skeletons, well, they had a maintenance cost, so they were worthless. Literally useless. Yeah. Anyway. Go ahead and hike taxes up slightly. Because I do see my resources are draining with all that we've been doing. Next time, I'll be summoning Demon Lords 2 at a time. And if I can just secure these so that they stop attacking them, that would be really nice. Also, I really need to put a second Demon Lord here again. This is not good. Anyway, I threw a death wish at them. It won't show up in today's charts, but next time. So, Windwalking. I've taken about a third of her. Not quite yet. I have one entire continent, and then I'm working my way on this one. Her army strength is still insanely high. Also, I probably killed my own beetles all over the place with that death wish, but whatever. And the most important one. Weird, she's not going down. I betcha she drops next turn. She's currently the strongest she's ever been, effectively. But I betcha she drops. How is she still the strongest she's ever been? I've taken a crap ton of cities from you. You and your absurdly high research. You better not get the spell of mastery. Well, that's what I was doing all day today, and that's what I'll do next time. Today, I took a third of her cities, and every one of them is full of demon lords. When I started, I had one city with one demon lord in it. The end of today, I've got all of this with demon lords in them. And I finished off all the layers and nodes in the worlds, except for, I mean, there's still some doom bats, because I don't like... Doom bats are icky. I don't want to mess with them, okay? Yeah. I can't believe she's still at the same power level. She's gotten more books than the last time I saw her, too, I think. Somehow today, I think she picked up 2 books somewhere. Somehow. Well, anyway, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.